scientists found liquid blood in a well-preserved mammoth carcass in Siberia.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Beneath the glistening frozen wastelands, the ice holds secrets older than time itself. As explorers delve into these icy depths, they uncover eerie relics, perfectly preserved mammoths, human remains, and bizarre artifacts from lost civilizations.
To see a whole mammoth preserved in the flesh like that was really an emotional experience, a fantastic experience, something I'll never forget.
Each discovery is a chilling reminder that beneath the serene surface, the ice conceals mysteries that are waiting to be unearthed by explorers. Let's have a look at some of these mysterious things that were once hidden under the frozen world in today's video. Number 1. Ötzi the Iceman. In September 1991, German hikers in the Ötztal Alps on the border between Austria and Italy stumbled upon a startling find, the well-preserved body of a man encased in ice. They named him Ötzi, and he was over 5,300 years old, making him Europe's oldest known natural mummy. Ötzi stood about 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighed around 110 pounds. He had 61 tattoos, and his last meal included ibex and red deer. His death remains a mystery, though evidence suggests he was shot in the back with an arrow. He's even on display in a museum in Bolzano, Italy, and is a source of public fascination every day. Number 2. Alien eggs. In 2013, Jason Nilsson and a friend were walking in Utah when they found a frozen lake. At first, it seemed normal, but then Jason saw a strange artistic circle on the ice with small holes, looking like an alien nest with a big central eye. Each of the holes had white blobs that looked like eggs melted into the icy water below. He posted a video about his mysterious finding, and it went viral. But were they really alien eggs? It turns out that it was actually an art project by a woman called Claire Lewis, who used flour and salt to make the design. She had even made over 1,000 shapes for the design. Number 3. Julio Tello's shocking discovery. Pretty much anyone can identify a human skull by looking at one. But in 1928, the Peruvian archaeologist Julio Tello discovered a series of differently shaped skulls in the Paracas region of Peru. They were elongated, almost cone-shaped, and around 3,000 years old. These hundreds of skulls were considered the remains of some form of alien, but studies showed that they exhibit extreme cranial deformation, likely achieved through deliberate head binding practices, which is seen in many cultures even today. Number 4. Mysterious Lake of Skeletons. During winter, this lake may seem like any other frozen lake, but when the ice melts, it reveals a chilling secret. Discovered in 1942, the Rupkin Lake in the Indian Himalayas was found to be filled with hundreds of ancient human skeletons, visible only in the warmer months. The bones have gone through DNA analysis and reveal a mix of South Asian and Mediterranean ancestry. It is believed that a sudden, severe hailstorm struck and killed a group of pilgrims who were traveling in the mountains. The harsh environment preserved their bones, leaving this horrifying sight. Number 5. The Ghost Yacht. In April 2012, Brazilian journalist João Lara Mesquita sailed his 20-meter-long yacht Mar Sem Fim near Antarctica's King George Island to film a documentary. But on April 7, 2012, strong winds trapped the boat in ice near the Chilean base, earning it the ghostly nickname. The 4 people on board were lucky to get out alive before the ship practically sunk into the icy water, leaving only the bow visible by morning. A month later, the Chilean and Brazilian navies confirmed an 8,000-liter diesel leak and had to get the ship out because it was contaminating the purest ecosystem that we still have. By February 2013, the yacht had been recovered and taken to Chile, where it was eventually sold for scrap. Number 6. Incredible Ice Age Mammoth. In 2007, a reindeer herder made an extraordinary discovery on the Urabay River in the Yamal Peninsula of Russia. He had found a remarkably well-preserved female baby woolly mammoth encased in permafrost. The scientists called it Lyuba, which means love in Russian. Lyuba is estimated to be around 42,000 years old. Her skin, hair, and even stomach contents are intact. CT scan revealed that Lyuba likely died by drowning and was quickly covered by sediment, which, combined with the freezing temperatures, preserved her in near-perfect condition. Number 7. Bloody Falls. Breaking the pristine white sheets of Antarctic ice is a mysterious, crimson-colored spectacle known as blood falls. Discovered in 1911, this eerie phenomenon originates from the Taylor Glacier in the McMurdo Dry Valleys. The red hue is actually caused by iron-rich, ancient salt water that seeps out and oxidizes upon contact with air, similar to rusting metal. This subglacial brine has been trapped for millions of years and is home to unique, ancient microorganisms. This discovery explains why the Bloody Falls never freeze despite Antarctica's freezing temperatures. Number 8. Mercury in the melting permafrost. A new study has revealed crazy high amounts of mercury metal in the Arctic permafrost. Mercury exposure can result in severe neurological and reproductive issues in wildlife. When humans consume mercury-contaminated fish, they can develop serious health issues. The concerning discovery found Arctic permafrost holds more than 15 million gallons of mercury, which is like 23 Olympic swimming pools. It's also the largest mercury deposit on Earth. As global temperatures rise, thawing permafrost risks releasing this toxic mercury into the environment. Number 9. Mysterious fish nests. Deep beneath the icy surface of Antarctica's Weddell Sea lies a secret world teeming with life. In 2021, researchers made by scientists aboard the German research vessel Polarstern uncovered the world's largest known breeding colony of fish from the Chanakthyidae family, more specifically, Jonah's icefish. They have adapted to the extreme cold with precise blood-containing antifreeze compounds. This hidden marvel spans an area of about 92 square miles, hosting an estimated 60 million nests. Each nest, resembling a circular pit, is strategically placed in the warmer waters brought up by the Weddell Sea's unique upwelling currents, and the abundance of the area's abundant plankton may also be a reason. Number 10. The Pico de Orizaba mummies. In 2015, up on Mexico's highest peak, climbers made an alarming discovery. They had found the mummified bodies of 2 individuals, believed to be mountaineers who perished in an avalanche in 1959. The icy conditions of the mountain have preserved these mummies, and this shows just how forgiving the harsh icy conditions can be. Number 11. Ancient Malavirus. In 2015, scientists were researching in the icy Siberian region in Russia when they made an unexpected discovery during their deep digs and sample collections in the Kolyma River region. Upon thawing the sample, they identified a tiny organism resembling a virus. Unlike all the viruses we know, this was a giant virus dating back 30,000 years. It is large enough to be seen with a light microscope and has complex DNA, raising questions about ancient viral evolution. They called it malavirus, and the melting permafrost due to climate change risks releasing such ancient pathogens, potentially posing new threats. Number 12. Ancient meteorite from Mars. Did you know we have a piece of Mars planet here on Earth? That's right. In 1984, scientists discovered a Martian meteorite in Antarctica named ALH 84001. Research indicates a massive impact on Mars 17 million years ago sent debris into space, and some of it landed near Allen Hills, Antarctica. Confirmed by NASA in 1996, this meteorite dates back 4 billion years to when water likely existed on Mars. ALH 84001 has provided crucial insights into Mars's early environment, sparking interest in astrobiology and the search for extraterrestrial life. Number 13. Franklin Expedition ships. The Franklin Expedition ships, HMS Erebus and HMS Terror, are linked to one of the most notorious tragedies in Arctic exploration. In 1845, Sir John Franklin led this British Royal Navy mission to find the Northwest Passage, a sea route through the Arctic. Despite being well prepared with strengthened ships, steam engines, a vast library, and scientific tools, the expedition faced unforeseen challenges. The ships became icebound near King William Island, and the entire crew eventually perished. The exact fate of the expedition was a mystery for years until Erebus was found in the 1960s and Terror in 2016, both astonishingly well preserved. Some think they were exposed to lead poisoning or perhaps extreme cold. Number 14. Inca Maiden, the Sacrifice Girl. In 1999, atop the frigid heights of Mount Lulailaco in Argentina, archaeologists made a spine-chilling discovery: the Inca Maiden. This young girl, perhaps 12 to 15 years old, was sacrificed over 500 years ago and was found alongside 2 other children in a near-perfect state of preservation, thanks to the extreme cold. The maiden's expression, traditional Incan attire, and accompanying artifacts like pottery, fabrics, and tools which were placed as a gift to the gods of the mountains was actually a ritual sacrifice known as capacocha or color rite. It provides an eerie window into the ancient Incan rituals of child sacrifice to appease the gods. Number 15, a lost Soviet cruiser. In 1915, a ship called the Endurance, led by Antarctic explorer Sir Ernest Shackleton, was discovered deep in the Weddell Sea. The vessel sank 3 kilometers after being crushed by the ice. Despite collapsed masts and tangled rigging, the ship's timbers were largely intact, with the name Endurance still visible. Marine archaeologist Menson Bound called it the best preserved wooden shipwreck ever. They even found boots and pottery items laying on the seabed. Although marine life had colonized the shipwreck, the absence of any wood-eating creatures in the Antarctic prevented the ship from decaying. Number 16, cave bear frozen in time. On the remote Lyakovsky Islands in the Russian Arctic, a preserved ice bear dating back 3,500 years was unearthed from the permafrost in 2020. Its fur, teeth, soft tissues, and internal organs looked like how they would have looked when it was alive. This extraordinary find, likely a prehistoric relative of modern brown bears, provides a rare glimpse into the fauna of the Ice Age. Scientists are now studying this specimen to unlock secrets of the past, offering clues about the environment and climate of the era it roamed. Number 17, frozen sinkholes in Siberia. Siberia has a reputation of having frozen landscapes, but it has captured the public attention for another natural discovery: frozen sinkholes. These are actually methane craters formed by the release of methane gas trapped beneath the ice. As the permafrost thaws due to rising temperatures, methane escapes and accumulates. When the pressure becomes too great, it causes the ground to collapse, creating these massive craters. Some of them can be as big as 50 meters in diameter. Number 18, 100-year-old hut and timeless fruitcake. In the heart of Antarctica, the historic huts of Ernest Shackleton are a fascinating discovery. Built during his epic 1907 to 1909 Antarctic expedition, these huts were crucial for survival in the harsh polar environment. Remarkably, in one of the huts, researchers found a 150-year-old fruitcake preserved in near-perfect condition, wrapped inside a paper and stored in a tin. Although it still looked edible, no one really dared to try it. Number 19, rectangular icebergs. In 2018, a peculiar and almost surreal sight emerged from the Larsen C ice shelf in Antarctica. Icebergs can be of any shape, but a perfect rectangle? This was something really mysterious for scientists. As discovered by NASA, this colossal slab of ice with its sharp angles and flat surface looks as if it was cut by a giant, icy hand. Measuring about a mile in length, this geometric wonder broke off from the ice shelf and drifted into the open sea. Its unusual shape is attributed to the natural fracturing processes that occur in the ice shelf, though such clean lines are rarely seen in nature. Number 20, Lake Vostok. Beneath its frozen surface, Antarctica hides no less than 675 known subglacial lakes with liquid water. In 2020, the team from Imperial College London, the University of Lyon, and the British Antarctic Survey identified one such lake called Lake Vostok using radar and ice-penetrating technology. It's confirmed that this lake holds substantial liquid water under more than 3 kilometers of ice. Published in Science Advances, this discovery revealed dynamic water movement due to geothermal heat, suggesting possible microbial life despite the lack of sunlight. That's it for today's video. If you found it interesting, check out our channel for more. Hit the like button to show your appreciation, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.